what happened? Oh, it was like by the sink and water had splashed on it. So it was like soaked through and stuck together. And I was like, fuck it. These seeds are going to be fucked. I threw them in my garden. The other day I looked out there. I have kale plants. Like still going. Like they're like the most adorable, like purple curly kales, but they're like this big. They're doing their best. But I mean, they are a winter kind of like cruciferous thing. I think they'll keep going if they don't get too fucked. But they're not too bad. Oh, Viata, I do not envy in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it's fall, winter. Yeah, from what I read, they can survive pretty fucking low temperatures. And they have. I would have thought the snow we got wiped them out. They're totally, like, it looks like I did it on purpose. So now I'm actually keeping an eye on them. Yeah, I've never met anyone who had 2 sets of tarot cards. That's weird.
With practiced theatricality, she goes directly for the crystal ball, letting her eyes unfocus as though she can see a great distance into it. She brings up names, places, asks if you've known someone called John, if you have a relative in Newark.
I don't know what that symbol is, and I don't think we have any stories with that symbol. Otherwise, I'd be a dick, but I want that. I want to be a dick, but I want that. I think I'm going to be nice. Dude, Donna, that's pretty cool. I have a really old writer deck as well, but it's mine. My mom took me to Salem when I was like, I don't know, like 12 or something, and a witch picked it out for me, and I still have it, which is insane. Like, I lose shit, you know? By all rights, that should no longer be in my possession. I still have that shit. Wild. I don't think we have any of these, and I want it. I was really trying to think what spot we haven't filled. Directly down isn't anything. Directly up isn't anything. I don't know. I'm going to do it.
You'll latch on to what she says, and together you dance towards some insights about your romantic prospects. It's relieving to meet an honest charlatan instead of the ghouls and ghasts of the road. You might even say you're having fun. Until she
who doesn't know it's John?
Stops talking.
Uh-oh. What's wrong?
Your eyes, she says, her voice suddenly drained of the bassy drama that was her stock in trade. You've met him. You've seen him, too. You carry him with you.
Hail Satan.
And then I killed her.
The words that come out of your mouth are not your own. They seem unwilling or unable to form properly out of a human throat. They're more like snarls, warning noises of a vicious animal.
I got a goat.
The glass globe shatters. Your vision is hazy, and your body is not your own. You came far to get away from me, the voice lodged inside you says. But this one has a way of wandering. The fortune teller has collapsed, cowering. Consider your debt to me repaid.
Can we take a moment to just point out that I have the option to black out?
When you come to your senses, you're lying face down on the rough wood of the boardwalk, sore and weak. An empty patch of wood, cleaner than the surrounding planks, is all that remains of the fortune teller's tent.
Stop it. One moment. We're in the game, But literally, we ran into a witch with tarot cards, and everybody started talking about their tarot cards, and I was like, I want to talk about my tarot cards. You know, JJ, I do as well. And then when I moved here, it's such a small house that I really didn't have anywhere to display them, so I started incorporating them into my tarantula enclosures. And they web all over them, and it's pretty cool. You can't shout out on mobile? I'm sorry, what? Are they trying to remove mod shit from mobile? Because I'm not okay with that.
A group of mechanics takes their lunch beside a broken locomotive. The welder grins while a reedy girl struggles to lift his tank of gas. It slips between her hands and thuds back down onto the mud. "This is stupid," she shouts, and the mechanics howl with laughter.
I like his smile, but also it unnerves me.
"She thinks she can work with us. She gotta prove herself," sneers one of the men. "She wants lunch. She better prove herself," booms the welder.
Ooh, I don't know if we have a moon. New symbols.
She takes it, and the whole crew jeers. "Chicken?" The welder laughs. "Shut up!" the girl cries. She hurls your lunch into the mud, stomps on it, and runs off down the track. "Someday I'll beat you," she hollers at the welder. "Someday!" Your lunch, alas, is a loss.
I want to know what that moon means. I never want to do it again. Look, there's a camper, but I want to get these stories first. Whistle, bitch. Pretty. Shut up.
The row of buildings.
Check card
look
inventory, okay, well.
abandoned from the outside, but a man scrambles to his feet as you come through the door. Red rims his eyes, and his whole body is wound taut.
Whoa,
whoa, whoa.
yes.
No closer! He brandishes the tool at you. "You tell Daggett I'll get his money."
Daggett!
He looks you up and down and lowers his impromptu weapon. You see the tremor in his hands. He's scared or exhausted. "Sorry, I thought you were... It doesn't matter. You mind your own."
Are you in trouble, sir?
"I can handle myself. I just needed to make sure I had eaten money until I found work." He sniffs. "These people don't like it when you're late."
Any work going?
"Only for loan sharks." He rubs
Piss.
his eyes. "I go a few towns over or I might find something. These people ain't the understanding type. They'll think I'm skipping out on the debt." He waves a hand. "You should go. Anyone asks, you never saw me."
Tombstone!
As you walk back down the street, a couple of dark figures emerge from one of the doorways. They look you over, and one speaks in a smoker's rasp. "You, seen anyone around here? A big guy?"
Brr.
He says.
I'm a liar.
"Well, if you see someone,
Hands
mind
on
how
fire.
you go. This ain't a good place to be after dark."
Please don't do a crime on my genitals. Uh-oh. He's tired. We're tired. We can camp. That'll take care of our tired, maybe. Except that we stay up all night talking? Whatever. Inventory. Wrong one. We wanted to look at story log. So we get our symbols. Does it say what? Oh, nope. Oh, High Priestess is the moon. And then what was the other one? This one. The wheel. Oh my god. We just hadn't had it before. It's the wheel. Idiot, Katie. Priestess, wheel. Two of Pentacles. I don't think we'd had that one before. That one looks new. I think the rest we've had. Maybe not that. Justice? No, we've had Justice. I just didn't realize it was little cactuses. I feel like if you go through these fast enough, it's kind of a story of sex, blood, and rock and roll. So, you know what? Here we go. The Wheel of Fortune! God. I used to watch that all the time with my Nana, honestly. It gives me really happy feels to watch those game shows. That, Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right, Jeopardy. I can hear my Nana screaming from her chair the answers. And she was quite clever. She knew a lot of them. Those were good memories. Her with her fucking gin and tonic. In her game, she would talk about the game show hosts like she knew them. It was just the cutest shit. Update me on Vanna's life. Me too. My sister and I and my Nana used to sit and play Jeopardy together, like watch it on TV, and it was so much fun. My sister was she's a nut. She's really, really good. I know. It is sad. I feel like he probably had a good life, though. Game shows make me think of being homesick from school. I never got to do that. Cheers. Anal bum covers for $500, Alex. Her sister Yarn. Dude. I never saw Family Feud. My Nana only watched those three, and then I can't remember what she watched after that, honestly. I think we went to bed at that time. Ooh, that's all the stories we've collected. Okay, I'm just looking through our shit, and these are the people we've met. Okay. You don't get, son. Little Ben. Oh.
I don't know you from anyone.
Sup, brah? Oh.
But maybe in the end that don't matter so much. So long as we're after the same things. Little firelight, little morsel, a minute or two of company.
Didn't we meet this fuck?
Well, I ain't got much. And I sure ain't got more than that. I'll share what I have. You do the same for a stranger one day by and by. Got any funny stories? Must have a
God
couple.
damn it! I knew he was gonna want funny. Fuck. Wait, what was that? The little girl wanted to work with the welder. Oh. Fuck. Why do they? You know what? He annoys me. You think it fixes it a lot better? Yes. He was the worst, I think, honestly. So that's a good sign. Those aren't funny. No. Oh my god. Calm down. The deer, the boy, the builders, not funny. The rider in the woods, the drunkard lineman around New York City. The dog, that is not funny in any way, shape, or form. Women in the woods, the story of the leather. That was kind of funny. That might be funny. Oh, if you have more than 3 of one type, you have to pick which ones you want to be available. And that's how it shows me, like, these little options here, right? I'm not a ghost, I'm French, right? That was kind of funny. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking, too. Yeah. I'm glad we're on the same. That's how I remembered it, too. I was like, it was funny, right?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You watch out now, I'll start chuckling.
Fucking A. Ugh.
Faith.
Don't you go
Oh,
a
sure.
chuckling.
We call it God-fearing. But you ever been down a coal mine, friend?
You're right, the welder one's kind of funny. Think he'll find it funny? He looks like a worker, though. Would he find it funny? What if he's a welder? What if it's his story? Oh my god, we should try. We're gonna try.
No room for fear to squeeze in then. Back then, every day I'd get up with the quiet black dawn, and by way of prayer, I'd say something like, "Not gonna be my day," and that'd be it. It's not like you ever forget to be careful for all the good it does. But then every day, you and the others come back up at the mine, you see the stars, the night sky comes into your lungs all alive like. At those times, you feel like, well, you know.
A nut?
That's about it for me.
A nut!
Anyway, I need something to laugh about. You got any funny ones?
I'm gonna kill him. Not funny. Nope. The pigeon keeper might be funny. Like, I'm not into birds. Oh, yeah? I don't know. Ghosts, birds. Those are just sad. Nope. Whoa. Dead woman. Nope, nope, not funny. Not funny at all. Yeah, I feel like the pigeon keeper was kind of funny. I mean, probably the pigeon keeper probably thought the story was funny, right? The fortune teller, not funny. Scary. Sad. Super sad. The drunkard lineman around New York. Story of the writer. What was the one? The welder, right? Was that the drunkard or the welder? The welder. The builders. The boy ran with his father. No. Welder. Nope. Where the fuck was the welder? Wasn't there a welder? Am I crazy? Nope. Was it the sun or the moon? Fuck you. Why are you like this? Hell yeah! The welder one. This one? We're trying this one. Cross your decks. This is pathetic. Nope.
You are a pretty funny one, you know that?
Sroland, fuck yeah. Oh, look at that creepy eye, though. You kids sure are funny now. What the fucking sin ass? Wrong.
The future? With all due respect, friend, I find this prognosticating a little ungodly. Just a little.
Oh.
All I can say is I hope whoever's up there sees fit to make it turn out so this'll all have been for something. It has to turn out.
No shit, goddess. I had to make an entire new profile. That's why I keep fucking it up. All the buttons. I just flash made it in the morning before stream. So I just put all my vital screens on that we use the most in one row, and they are not the same as they were before. Yeah, I literally just had to make an entire new profile. It's been a great time. Yep. I didn't know what else to do. I needed it. I need it. Oh my god, ghetto. But, like, the problem is the vast majority... I mean, it would be so hard for me to come up with content that wasn't vaguely racist or homophobic. Whether intended or not. It's terrible. I'm sure I could replace it with funny jokes where people get what's happening, though. You know what I'm saying? Like my grandparents teaching me what a Brazil nut was called to them, and then me going to school and telling my class that for show and tell. Oh, God. Can't really put that on TV. Those are things you can only share with friends.
That's the only point in keeping on. And that's true no matter what you're on this earth for, ain't it?
But I could help write for it. I mean, I got him. We just need to get a few of us together. All our stories are probably similar. Satire is a super subtle art. It's very, very true. And I never, ever want to hurt anyone's feelings, ever. And I don't approve of any of the language that was used back then or the way people said things in any way, shape, or form. But to be true to the story, like, half the time it's funny because of the way they said it. And you're just like, oh my god, no. It's horrible.
Anyway, I need to think about something else. Know any scary stories? Any spooky stuff?
Oh, bitch! Probably. Ribbon woman.
Come on, stranger. Tell me something true.
Are you kidding?
Sadness.
I'm gonna slit your throat.
Yeah. Some of those who died were friends to me, like brothers to me. Gave up a lot being a union man at first.
I hate him.
Speeches are for preachers. Miss Halliday. She always told me that, laughing at me. way. I
That
wonder
was
where in the
a
world she
scary
is now.
story.
Hope she's happy.
JJ,
Lots of healthy
my
babies.
grandparents literally taught
She
me
ain't
the same
married a
thing.
minor.
But I was 6 years old and went to second grade school and decided to tell my teacher that, not knowing the word. Yeah, I'm glad my grandparents weren't the only ones going around teaching kids horrible shit.
I need a laugh. Know any good jokes?
Oh, you good, dude. We just get rid of it out of chat so it's not there. Because it can, you know, randos flying by might see it and be like, ooh, this is a chat that likes to say horrific words and think it's okay. That's it. I know you would never say anything like that, Honeybean. A joke. We showed him funny shit. What was the one that we thought was funny? The Pigeon Keeper. I think that one's funny.
Are you trying to scare me? Every man in the last meeting I ran could tell you a story scarier than that right off the top of his head.
Ready to eat the head off my fucking mate. What the fuck
When
with
I
this
think about the
guy?
past, I think about 10, 15, 20 men all passing the time, enjoying. Almost no one language between us, all different stories.
Pigeons are so in for 2024, like so fucking hot right now. Everybody's pigeoning. It's fetch as fuck.
We all have black
Fuck
fingers.
this guy.
Coal mine turns us all the same color in the end.
I feel like all of you turn black from coal. I've seen pictures.
Anyway, I need something to laugh about.
Lungs
Got
included.
any funny ones?
Oh my god. Right? Like, fucking go tell yourself something funny, you ass fuck. Oh, I made a deal with the hubby to swap chairs for a bit. Oh god, he's got a new one coming at the end of the week, but it really broke a couple days ago. It's so far back. I'm propped up on squishmallows and balanced at this point. I've done the same. Like, where the back of the chair is broken, I've had to perch on my chair like a fucking bird. Chesh, I've been there. I'm so sorry, Honeybean. I'm fine. You just keep on with that, Honeybean. Forget Chesh, like, realistically rocking back and forth just to balance. I'm fine. Sus as fuck. Is it really time check already? Jesus Christ. Hold on. Not funny. Sad. I don't have any funny. I'm trying the mill. Oh my god.
That's supposed to be scary? Well, huh. All right.
He asked for funny.
Family. Once there were 4 of us, and it was just my poor ma and me.
I am being gaslit by this motherfucker so hard. Happy New Year thread. I want just...
Could I do but go to work for her? It's the end of my playtime. No more song and dance.
Bye!
Here comes the dawn. Headed out this way. Can't say where specifically. My safety and yours, you understand.
I don't want to go there.
My journey ain't
want
so
to.
long as the crow flies, but it's winding. Detours for hiding, for dodging dogs, and men with guns.
Gaslighting innocent skeletons on the road.
See, I don't have to run from you, though. If we run into one another out that way, maybe we'll share a little fire again.
It's not like every other person we've sat and had stories with are totally consistent and do not act like this. I truly think maybe part of his character is being a piece of gaslighting shit. Cause what in the ever-loving fuck I love how you all agree that we want to kill him. Thank you. Thank you for making me not feel homicidal, because I really did want to end that person. Are you kidding? I did everything you wanted. Fuck yourself. I mean, I don't know if it would work, because literally I'm just a pelvis. Like, check this shit. Like, I might, you know, cause a bruise. How much does a human skeleton weigh? I legit don't remember. I don't even know if I ever knew that. I want to cross a river. There's since a fucking natty. We're not adventure. Louisville. Ooh, there's fucking stories in Kentucky. Of course there is. Stories of the lack of marital age anymore. Oh, look, I can cross. Sorry.
A woman waits while a man in a truck fills 2 of her buckets with scoops of whitish powder from a bin. She sees you staring. Want to make some cash? She calls.
Cocaina? Doing what?
She takes you up the drive to her farmhouse, where her son and daughter are mixing something in a metal barrel. Locust bait, she says. Poison? The town bought enough for everyone, but we gotta mix it ourselves. She'll pay you to help.
Drugs.
You use a broom handle to mix the poison with bran. The teens watch from the porch, faces frozen in distrustful scowls. Their mother pays you well, but later in the day you feel lightheaded, tingling pins and needles all over. You feel only a little better after you vomit.
Why would you mix it into bran? Is she poisoning her children? Did I just help her kill her family? We're never gonna speak of that again. Me out here just trying to be helpful. Whoops.
Here, can you find her? His voice is soft, cooing. He's lowered himself down so that his head is level with the 2 blonde-topped boys next to him. Can you find Grandma? They're pulling ears of corn off stalks with uncommon gentleness.
Okay, I don't have to say it, right? I think I'm just gonna watch.
There she is. He points to a specific cob. It's enormous, but otherwise unexceptional. We gave her back to the corn, and now the corn has given her back to us. One of the boys, awed, reaches out with a reverent hand to touch the cob.
What? Michael, thank you so much for subbing to the class. Came to class 11, giving me so much for 78 fucking months. Holy shit, how has it been that long? Jesus fucking, oh my god, dicks. Thank you. Are we? Corn used to be so different 100 years ago. It's what the plants crave.
This one's not for eating, the man continues. No, this one we keep. Come on, boys. We better get home before dinner time. Harvest starts tomorrow. He turns to lead his children back towards where you're standing.
I'm really trying to get the globe. Otherwise, I'd totally say hi.
He seems beatifically distracted as he gingerly carries the pristine ear of corn in one hand, never noticing you. His children tail after him. One of them, his blonde mop of hair mirroring the bright yellow maize, seems to glance at you, but not really understand what he sees.
Children of the motherfucking corn, my dudes.
And there it is, subtle but perceptible. A patch of red spots on his face, fuzzy and fungal, like the omnipresent rust that you've seen on leaves here and there in every cornfield. Except this one, of course.
That's one of the weirdest stories we've come across, I think. I have no fuck. Why are they fungal? Why are they so fucking fungal, though? You spend a while in the cool shade at the gas station. You notice 3 kids sitting beside their family car while their parents argue loudly with the cashier inside. The children seem embarrassed. You see the oldest brother lean over and distract his siblings with a story. He starts telling them a story about killer pigeons. You realize almost instantly that he's telling a new version of the tale of the pigeon keeper, but with new exciting over-the-top details. He tells it well. Oh. That's how they get those big blown out kernels, right? I've watched cooking shows where they use that to make tortillas and stuff, and apparently it's like a delicacy, isn't it? That one. Yeah. When the parents come stomping furiously out of the gas station, you make yourself scarce, missing the ending of the boy's new story, but the part you heard is definitely easy to remember. It'll stick with you for a while. Killer pigeons. Hello, Natty. They used to call this place the Paris of America. What? Wow. And it's fitting. Smells like pit. Just kidding. The new Union Station makes you feel like an ant, and the music hall is a hell of a place to look at, too.
The corridors of Cincinnati's music hall reverberate with the sounds of an orchestra warming up for rehearsal.
If we unbolt the light rig, we can crush 'em,
says a voice up ahead. No, another answers. Hiding Baldy's baton will be sufficient to stop the din.
Approach.
The tuxedoed men are slightly transparent. Mustachio on the right has his arms folded. The weaselly one on the left scowls. They start at your arrival.
I'm gonna undo those bolts.
Weasel feature vanishes into thin air.
Damn it all,
says the other man.
What was that about? Are you ghosts?
I mean, same option. Might as well just fucking face the music, right?
We used to be members of the orchestra until, well, you know. Patrick doesn't care for the new blood. It seems like talent died with us, so he does his damnedest to stop them playing. But I can't allow violence against fellow artists. Help me stop him.
How does one stop a ghost?
With the right tool, you can banish them from the hall. You see, no spirit can stand the sound of the purest of all instruments.
I don't know.
No.
Fuck you!
Is it the banjo?
No.
Is it a violin?
No.
Is it a sousaphone?
He shakes his head, exasperated. No. The triangle. The orchestra has one, but their percussionist's a sop. He never hits it right. If you can get there, you can ensure the only thing brutalized here today is Chopin.
Chopin? Chopin. Chopin. Go in. I thought that said go into the hell.
The orchestra is
All.
midway through practice. They're in dire need of it. The percussionist dozes on his stool. Everyone's oblivious to the muttering from the lighting rig.
They're in dire need of the fucking triangle. Can you imagine? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I rush for the triangle to save band.
You sprint down the aisle and elbow through the incensed musicians. The percussionist falls off his stool as you clamber over his xylophone. You grab the beater and bring it down onto the triangle, eliciting a pure, resounding note. And
You come.
the rafters ring with laughter. The mustachioed ghost appears next to you, doubled over, invisible to the furious orchestra.
I never thought you'd fall for that. The triangle, for
Rude
God's
as
sake.
fuck.
Thanks for shutting them up, though.
If you weren't dead, I'd kill you. What a cock ass. You wander the streets of the city looking for a way to make some cash. I'd like some work, please. A tiny woman in a lush fur coat is standing outside a boutique lamp store with a package nearly as tall as she is. You there, she goes. Can you lift this? Didn't we do this? Give it a try. It's huge and unwieldy, but light as anything. We did do this. Carry it down to my house and we'll work something out. The woman declares. You have the package and follow her. She begins a rambling story about her living room, her interior decorator, her husband's taste in rugs. Fascinating, ma'am. God, this is boring. You fascinate me. You follow by the sound of her voice. The lamp box is so large you can't see a thing. Eventually exclaims, she exclaims, here we are. You lay the box down into the living room. It's nowhere near as luxurious as she made it sound. A card table, a ratty couch, and a wall tapestry done in a grotesque imitation. Medieval style. This will really tie the room together, she exclaims. At least she tips you. We're rich kids. I need health. I saw that. A sandwich, a spaghetti plate, or ice cream? Don't they do spaghetti with chili in Cincinnati? Isn't that a thing? All you wanted was a ton of pasta with sauce on it, and boy, this delivers. It's chili. I think it's chili. Man, people love to hate on it, but I have a real hard time believing that there's anything wrong with putting chili on almost anything. Like, well done chili is kind of just... right? Oh, no, okay. I don't have any in that category. What is that? The Two of Pentacles. I'm just seeing how many stories I have. Man. I need some funny stories. Who the fuck's gonna be there? They're gonna want funny. It really is. Chili is just fucking good. I mean, it might be weird on something, but it wouldn't necessarily ruin the something, you know? Oh, we can go to Ohio. They've got to have a funny, right? Are you a beans or no beans chili person? It's 2 minutes, by the way. I like beans too. I'm kind of ambivalent. Like, I like chili no matter what. I'm not going to turn it down or anything, but I like textures. If you are into cooking, I used to cook, believe it or not. I think it's called hominy. It's like those gigantic fucking white corn kernels that you get in a can. If you like chili with different textures and stuff in it, throw a can of that in your chili. You're welcome.
Stacks of suitcases grind
Chili has
apart
beans, my abuela says so, and who am...
the dirt. An extended family inside defies
I don't want to interrupt this man,
security
but one moment. I have something important to say.
The driver leans out the window. Want this? He swings a violin around by its neck. 10 bits. We need it for gas. You hear a muffled pounding from somewhere within the car.
I knew it was going to be creepy. It's going to be a windowless van. All I wanted to say was, who the fuck is my white ass to argue with abuela? Bitch, I will never have the labias. Ever. They don't exist. Fuck that shit. Not my forte. There's a muffle. Do you think it's a people?
The back door breaks open, and a girl crawls over the laps of dusty bodies.
Don't you dare! That belongs to Louise Ames,
She shouts at you.
Louise Ames!
She's dragged back into the writhing nest of limbs, and the door slams shut. On your way, the driver tells you.
Ooh, yum, C-Town.
You go.
As weird as a chili pickle luncheon, I mean, pickles are another thing I can't really turn down. I fucking love pickles. I've had chili all the ways people claim are the correct way to make chili, and personally, I think life's too short to live without various textures in your life, as long as it's done right. So, like, I'm all about the beans. Also, Abuela says so, and, like, if you want to fight Abuela, I'll film it and make a lot of money off the film of her beating your ass, but, like, I ain't there for that. I grew up with a Nana, which is, like, not as hardcore, but teaches you a good lesson of, like, you just don't fuck there. We don't fuck around and find out with Nanas, Abuelas, etc. Nonas. You don't. You know? We saved the violin.
There's something wrong about this lonely farmhouse. The cows have unusual rain over the porch, and the open door shows a cow lying in the empty parlor. The flower boxes are still well tended, though. There's outgoing mail in the box.
How strange, I almost choked.
The moment you step inside the fence, an
Me
old
too.
woman screams.
Hey! Hey! This is private property!
You quickly realize that the
What
sound
the
is
fuck?
coming from under the porch. Indeed, you can see her hollering at you through the slats of the steps.
What?
You can see a parlor set up in the basin under the porch.
That's
A
adorable.
flowery armchair, a rug, and a little lacquered table.
This is an inhabited home!
The old lady barks.
The cows live upstairs and I live down here.
Above, a cow thumps its hoof. She twitches and startles.
Want me to get rid of him?
Her whole face melts.
Thank you.
She sobs.
Thank you.
With a sharp stick, you carefully urge the 3 cows inside the parlor to exit. Soon the place is completely empty, except for the manure. She still kisses the floorboards in gratitude.
Cute. How did this happen, madam?
I didn't want to tell anyone. They kept me trapped down there for weeks. I had to sneak out one piece of furniture at a time. At night.
She rushes to lock all the doors.
It was a mutiny. It won't happen again.
Yeah, it's the Evil Dead cabin with cows, I guess. We fucking missed 420. Cheers. And there's something in my eyeball. Cheers. He looks fun. This bar is crowded with people from every walk of life. Businessmen, young men in muddy overalls, and a crowd of girls in slinky dresses preparing their blood alcohol content for a night on the town. But it's the squat, sharp-eyed man in the fedora who catches your attention. Madame. He launches into a wild story about the miller who'd grind travelers to death on his millstone. +2. I'm gonna guess that's oopsie. Halfway through, he stops, recognize the look on your face. You know this one? You tell him the story about the haunted mill operated by ghosts. That's it. I think I like mine more. It's more exciting, sure. So that's why I'll keep telling it my way, he says. Oh, okay. Let's get another round and do a competitive test on other folks here, shall we? By the end of the night, the whole bar agrees. The new version's better. It might be because your new friend bought them all drinks. You cheated, you fuck ass! Happy holidays, Thread, and cheers, honeybee. What a fuck butt, you know what I'm saying? We went to Cleveland. Did we go there? I'm so spun. Did we go to Cleveland? We're in Columbus. What's that? No, we went to Cincinnati. Have we been to Cleveland? I told you, I get spun so fast. It's terrible. I think I need to go that way. I don't know. There's stories everywhere. I just follow the stories. Forklift Ninja, thank you for that follow. I appreciate you. Cleveland's a myth. We'll see. I mean, it's got myths, allegedly.
The barn and silo have
I
seen
think it
better
saves
days.
after these stories.
One big storm might bring the whole structure down. A man hollers. Ken? Ken? I know you're here, boy. He sees you and lopes across the field toward you. You seen a boy around? About 14?
Is he Knuff? I haven't.
He sighs. My boy is missing. I haven't seen him since last night. He swallows. He ain't the type to run off, neither. Can you spare a minute to help look? I'm worried sick.
Check the roof, check inside the barn. I guess check the barn.
Interior of the barn is dim, even with the great doors thrown open. You check the animal stalls, but find nothing. As you look up to the loft, you spot a gap in the roof.
Fuck.
A bit of cloth hangs down. Perhaps a shirt.
Cool!
You climb the ladder and make your way across the roof. A trail of empty beer bottles leads you past a discarded shirt and to the base of the silo. You climb up. There's a hole in the silo roof, a rupture where rotten wood gave way under something large.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. That's like a well-known thing, right? People just die in grain silos. Fuck.
You maneuver your way along the edge, keeping your weight off the rotted panels. You poke your head inside. He's there, half submerged in the grain. He's been dead for half a day at least.
What?
The man's waiting at the bottom of the barn ladder. Anything? There's a spark of hope in his eyes.
Yeah, grain silos are hella dangerous. That's what I thought. I can't lie to the dude. It's gonna be scary either way. Tell him the truck.
He chokes back a sob.
I told him
That's
not to go
sad
up there.
shit.
I told him.
He looks up at the tower, then turns to you, tears tracking down his grimy cheeks.
Why didn't he listen?
He a young man with a raging heart. I'm sorry, that's inappropriate. It's sad. I think that happens often to people. that fall. I mean, I don't think you survive a grain silo when you fall, and it's kind of like weird quicksand. It just gets you really fast. It's sad. Luna, honestly, I would probably try to make it. Probably try to make it make sense to myself just to go on with the day. Because if I tried to figure it out too hard, I don't know if I could go. Me too, seriously. But we're like, I don't even know what we are. Like a skeleton with a. I don't know. But I like it. But like, people are hella open to talk to me. And if you look at that, it's wild.
She's getting married.
Oh, it's the
So she
lumbering.
tells you. The two of you observe the church from the dusty road.
As a fellow tall, we
straining
identify.
to hear the faint joy of the ceremony transpiring within. I fought for 10 years to come home because she said she'd be here, waiting for me. And look, can you believe it?
Oh, she is, okay. It's not gonna be weird, right? Can I believe it? No. Imagine, can you believe it? Showing off his wife? I can't. Bro.
So what am I supposed to do? What does she expect? That I should throw myself from the nearest cliff? Walk
She's
into the
marrying
ocean?
someone else, bitch. We see it.
He snorts, sets off down the road.
I don't believe it. Show me something else. Oh. I don't trust him. I think he's gonna do a nasty.
He seems surprised to see you a few steps behind. No, he says. Where I'm going, you can't come. It's only then that you notice. There's something very wrong with his eyes.
Bitch, I come where I please, but also, let's move on. You frighten me. Right, bipolar, that's what I'm saying. It's like one of the most unique concepts to a game I've ever played. I'm very into this. It's so bizarre. I don't know, bizarre in a good way. It's just really different, very unique. I always figured that you were playing as the Grim Reaper, but that's why everyone's telling you, oh. Well, so, yeah, I like where you're going with that. If there's some sort of mythology where there's someone above the Grim Reaper, because if I remember correctly, there's someone who, like, told us to go forth and do this. The dude voiced by, like, the wolf. There was, like, a wolf voiced by Sting who tells us to go do this. So whoever's above death? Furry guy, yeah. Sting. We lost the card game with Sting, yeah. And I don't know, I've always wanted, I mean, because I'm human and mortal and death is scary, I assume that the Grim Reaper is like the be-all end-all, but maybe there's someone worse, or I don't know, ranking-wise, whatever the fuck that is. There's a respiratory therapist up there that's just unplugging all the fucking cute nanas. That's what I'm saying. Every wolf you take. That'd be great. You should write that. I mean, that's what I was saying. That's why I said worse. Like, not worse. Worse was a bad word for it, but like someone who can tell the Grim Reaper what to do. What would you say that ranking wise? I don't know. A wolf told us what's up. That's all I know. It'll save here, I believe. It saves after these. This will be the last thing. Should be.
Why, hello there. Look like that's a
No!
heavy bag you're carrying. Let me get that for you. I insist.
Maybe older.
You see this uniform? It means you can trust me to make sure this is the most comfortable journey you've ever had in your life. Who am I? Well, I'm no George, I'll tell you that. But that's not important. This trip is about you, friend.
What? Dog size. Who's George?
Anyway, you must have
Maybe
some
it's a
funny stories to
franchise.
tell.
I'd go with that.
Share one.
If they ask me for another motherfucking funny story, I'm going to burn it all down. I'm gonna burn it all to the ground. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's like, I'm not just nobody. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I like that. That's what I'd go with. Funny. 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 That one's funny. We agreed this one was funny, right? I'm not a ghost. I'm French. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Very good.
You're welcome.
Trust. Well, a train ride can be a disorienting experience, especially for a first timer. You gotta have faith that a porter can keep you calm and comfortable. And we've gotta earn that faith each and every time.
Hey.
Tell me something that'll make me laugh. I could use a chuckle.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna burn him. Burning him to the ground. I'm gonna burn him all to the ground. Tell the story of little Ben's struggle. That's gotta be funny, right? Ha 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 ha. No. The corn farmer, Jesus. No, not funny. I mean, the cows is kind of funny.
I'll
Fucking
keep
A!
this story in my pocket for sure. It'll make some passenger laugh.
The cows was funny, right? Okay. Just making sure. That lady was like scared of them. Like the cooing part, I was like, oh, fuck. Is it a bad one?
Well, my wishes have come true, that's for certain.
I'll be your wish, bitch. Let's go.
When I was a boy, a Pullman porter was the best thing a black man could be.
What's a Pullman porter? A train person? Like a train... He looks like a train conductor or something. I don't fucking know.
Smart, handsome, well-dressed, and with a salary in his pocket. So you don't see me complaining. Anyway, you must have some funny stories to tell. Share one.
Oh, they were the nice passenger cars at IRC. Pullman cars were famous luxury. Oh, so nice trains. Okay. He's gonna take all my funny stories. I hate this. I hate you. This is funny, right? Yeah, this was funny.
I'll keep this story in my pocket for sure. It'll make some passenger laugh.
Are you just stealing all my
That's a tricky
stories,
thing.
fuckhead? Dude, my stories are gonna go so far if he works on a train, right?
Yes, porters may remind you of a certain type of way folks of our type used to be.
I don't want to roll over a dog. But I got a back cramp.
There's no fight in that. Just happily working past it.
Like the butlers of the train car kind of thing, right? I feel like I've seen movies and stuff that kind of feature that.
You got any stories with a bit of excitement to them?
Excitement. This one's exciting. Cheers, Luna.
Woo, that's a wild one, all right.
Yeah, bitch. Oh, were they paid? Was it even a job then? Or was it just like a station for slavery kind of thing? I don't know how to say that, but you know what I mean. Lug baggage, trying to shoot, serve passengers sounds like bad shit.
Authority.
Oh, it was a job and they were
Hopefully
paid.
people who ride in a Pullman car feel a little of that. It's about more than a train ride.
I think he's gonna ask for another
Not
story.
everyone knows what it's like to be the boss, to know what it feels like to be skillfully served. Pullman porters give you a taste, so boss George Pullman will know you'll be back for more.
Oh, George is like a big... Oh, I wonder if George Pullman is like a big name in the Pullman trains. And that's why I said I ain't no George, but I'm still somebody. Maybe that was the George thing. Think hotel bellhop for a train, paid and sometimes good tips. Okay, cool. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you. I was picturing like that ticket punching person.
Anyway, I'm in the mood for a good
Oh, he owned
happy
it. No
story.
shit. There you go.
You got me?
A good happy. God damn it. Happy story. Nope. This was a happy-ish. The little girl with the gems.
That's a tall one.
Fuck
Don't
off.
pull my leg, okay?
I thought the berries too. Guess not.
Home is where we go back to. It's where we belong.
I was happy to me.
But there's nothing wrong with spending a little time in the rest of the world every now and again. Another night over. I surely did enjoy all those stories, though. Maybe next time I'll let down my hair a bit. What do you say?
Oh, bitch, let's get nasty.
You must excuse me, friend. What kind of porter am I saying this trip is all about you, only to start talking about my own damn self?
No, I want that.
But enough of my indulgences. I hope I see you again.
Let's fucking get it. And notice he didn't gaslight us at all. I swear to you, that other dude, the like, he looks like a miner, I think. Before the dialogue pops up on his head, he has a light on his forehead. I think he's a miner. He gaslights the fuck out of us.